What's going on, everybody? We are out here behind the old bird refuge. We're going to try to get into a little crappie fishing today. It's very windy, which you may be able to tell here on the audio. I'm going to just pick this up real quick. You'll see we're just going to be fishing this little cove. If you watch some past videos, then you'll realize that we've been here before. Some of the earlier videos, you'll notice we've been here before. We're not going to do a whole lot of. Pretty much, if we catch something, we'll be here for a little bit. If not, I give a time limit of 45 minutes. But based on today's weather, it was windy all day with a chance of being 68 degrees. Now it's down to 48 degrees. I highly doubt the crappie are in here, but I at least wanted to try. I knew there wouldn't be anyone out here just because of the weather, which they're probably smarter than I am because they're out at the house probably hanging out in the warmth. But I figured we can at least get out here and see if these crappie are in here. Maybe they're up in the reeds or something, but I'm gonna go ahead and transfer over to the GoPro, put you on, and 1 second. The baits we're gonna do, we're gonna use, crappie bite. Put it up there. It's just a little 2-inch fat grub, nothing crazy. Tennessee shad, they seem to really work last summer, and of course your usual, it's gonna be the little crappie. Right here. That bad boy right there, 1 3/4 crappie thunder, and basically it's the same thing. The only difference with this one is it's called the June bug, and this one is the tuxedo black shark. So pull them out the old handy dandy fanny, and last but not least, we're gonna throw on the little crappie bites. As you can see, we'll throw those on and see if we can get onto something. Currently, I have the Tennessee shad tied up, and we're gonna throw. We already had that throw on. All we're gonna do is throw on the crappie bite and see if anything's gonna hit. And we will use. I do have a bobber. Forgot to mention that. Switch around there. Give me a second. I'm looking for it. This is our other tool we're going to use. This little old bobber here. If we got to fish deep, we'll throw it on. I do have a little split shot. With it being very windy, we may have to use it if we decide to cast out into the water. I know the wind audio is probably terrible with the wind, but we're going to get into fishing. Let's get at it. So let's see if that makes a difference on this end. It's definitely chilly. There's no denying that. Thought we had a bite just now. Drop her in there and see if anything give it a bite. Well, folks, it's day 2 of the fishing challenge. Still have yet to catch a crappie. As of yesterday, didn't even do it, just kind of rolled it through. We're on day 2. Clothes are not the same. All I did is change my undershirt, so it's a different day, different clothes. You can wear clothes 2 days in a row as long as you're fishing. There's an unwritten rule about that. If you didn't know, now you know. Dropping a little knowledge bomb on you. But we're back out here behind the bird rescue. We're just gonna hit this little area again. The wind is not as bad as it was yesterday, thankfully. But we're gonna see what we can get into. Let's go and jump on that GoPro. Day 2 coming at you. Gonna stick true to last lure we used, and hopefully there's some crappie moving in here. Like I said, it's not as windy as yesterday. Definitely not as cold. But who knows, maybe see what'll hit, what won't. I'll see if they're in here right now. Yesterday there wasn't much going on. Oh, I think we got one. There we go. Like I said, we're just gonna see what's in here today. That's a nice little one. Pull her around here. Quick catch and release. That'll work. That's nice. Like I said, it's a small one, not very big, so really wasn't worth keeping. Pull her up a little bit, work her back this way, hit every little hole I can, just like that. And she got off. Number 2. Like I said, we're just gonna work it. That one probably would have been a keeper, but I don't think she really had a bite on it that good, so send her back in there and see if there's another. Alright, as y'all know, well, some of y'all may not if y'all don't live in Texas, but here in Texas, size of crappie is to be 10 inches in length to keep. So I always got a tape on me. Go ahead and close her up. There to 0. That tail, 10.5. Without a doubt, can't question it. Over here in the basket. On to see if we can catch another. Like I was saying, we got one in the basket, so hopefully we can see if we can get in on a couple more. If not, we'll take the old IG pick for it and let her go. But let's see if we can find another one. What's going on, everybody? Today is day 3 of this little mini series I'm pushing through. We are back out here, no other than Bird Refuge, little pond. We are going to do about an hour. I'm going to set an alarm on the phone, just do an hour. I really want to go elsewhere. I know we've really pounded this little area quite hard here the last couple of days, but I don't want to, I guess, overfish it, even though there's tons of other crappie fishermen that have been here in the last couple of days doing the very same thing we're doing today. But we're going to hopefully we can, it's a lot warmer than it was yesterday. Wind's still kind of there, but I do want to move over to Middle Creek, probably, not Middle Creek, Middle Lake in about an hour. That way we can see if anything will hit. I did go to the Great Academy and got me a 13-foot rod, so you know, you can really reach out and touch somebody with that sucker. But I have never used, I haven't used anything like that out here. I've just used your standard 6-foot, 7-foot rod out here, but I want to give us a little more reach, a little more touch, and hopefully we get on to something. Excuse me. But until then, let's see if these fish are biting today, and I'm going to throw the fanny pack on. Same gear is going to be the same, not going to change anything. I think I will put on the Tennessee shad. I will go ahead and put that on the 13-foot rod. On the other rod, I still have the, what was it, the tuxedo chartreuse or something like that. But we still got that tied on. 1/8 ounce jig head, nothing crazy. Gonna use the little giblets that we got. Used it yesterday. Actually, didn't even use it on those 2 bass, I think, if I remember correctly. And they hit it just because it was within its area. Hopefully we don't catch that bass again today, because I'm afraid if we do, it'll probably break this rod I got. It's a crappie rod. It's not a bass rod. And bring a crappie rod to a bass challenge, guaranteed to get it broke. So, without further ado, let me quit talking and let's get to fishing. So let's just slide this in here. We're gonna switch over here in a bit to the 13-footer. I just want to test this out real quick. Figure they ain't moved up yet or not. Hopefully so. From the looks of it, that's a no. Alright, fix that drag. There we go. That one. Look there. Oh, get out there. Just like that, we got our first one. He's probably close to 9. He's nice. We can go give her a quick size, see if we can keep her or not. As I always mention, in Texas, crappie got to be 10 inches to keep. So we'll go ahead and shut her mouth down there. And she is just slightly larger than the 10-inch mark. The mouth's closed. Tail is right on the 10-inch mark. And that's pulled tight. There's no slack in that. Right at. It's a little bit harder to control this one since it's so long. but starting to get the hang of it. Oh, there we go. Oh, she let her go. See if we can send her back in there and get another bite. What's going on, everybody? We are out here, Middle Lake, Lake Iowa Park, and George Hammond's Park. You see behind me, we're gonna try to fish this whole line. Hopefully we can see if we can get some crappie. Behind me, they got a little skeet shooting going on. So we're gonna try to hit that today. There obviously is a couple people there back there. There's a guy out there in the water on the boat. Back here, depending on the time of the day, how much more time we got out here, I'll try to hit that, see if maybe there's some bass that come up. I've had some luck in the past in that little spot. So with further ado, let's see if these crappie are out here, and we're gonna run the same rigs. If anything, I may bring a couple of extra different lure colors, throw in my pocket, but we're just gonna maintain what we got, and until then, let's see if these fish are hitting or not. Let's get at it. I think we got one. We're on. Oh yeah, that's a good one. This is a good one. We're on, folks. There we go. Come here. Slow it down. Come here. Come here. It's barely hooked. Oh yeah. Look at that. Thank you. Nice one. Right there on the old rattle trap. Yeah, but I throw them all back. Alright. Go ahead and do a video release. Look at that. That beautiful baby went right back in there. Oh, we needed that. We ain't caught nothing all day out here. She was nice. Let's see if another one's out here. I think that one hit it twice before it actually took it, so they may be moving this way with this wind coming this way. Chasing a little bait. That's no crappie what we wanted, but we'll take the old bass bite. Oh, we're on again. Oh yeah. We're on number 2. Come on. I think she's a little bigger than the other one. Get out of the rocks. Get out of the rocks. Get out of the rocks. Should have labeled this one the bass. Look at that. Number 2. She is definitely bigger than that first one. Let's go ahead and squeeze this hook out of there real quick. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. She is beautiful. Jesus. Gonna let her go on this side. Beautiful. Whew. Perfect. Those are not what we're after, but we'll definitely take them. Kind of had the feeling that the bass may be out here right now. I really want to catch a crappie, but hey, I'm not going to complain when it comes to me catching a couple bass up. Let's see if there's another one. If not, move on to the other side. I think they're hanging out on these rocks right now, especially with it being doing the spawn. So they may be out here just moving around. As you see, the crappie decided not to bite today, but the bass definitely did turn on. So we're gonna make another run for it. It's the beginning of the end. So stay with me. Let's see if we can get on these fish. There we go. Alright, well, we lost that fish, lost that rig. Ain't put nothing in there here in a bit, so maybe whatever was there decided to come back. Maybe got another chance. It's just throw on in there. See, maybe it's just hanging out in there. There we go. There we go. She was still in there. Perfect. Look at that. She is definitely a keeper. Like I said, maybe she was still hanging out in there. And we pulled what we were looking for. And no need to measure this one. More than 14 inches. Look at that. Look at that bag. Nice and healthy. Let's throw her on the stringer. See if we can pull another one out. Maybe it was a good idea to come here after Middle Lake proved to not allow us to catch anything. Sucker definitely hit weird. There we go. On another one. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Look at that. Number 2. Like I said, if there's usually one, there's usually another. What do you think? Yes or no? No? Too small? Let's pull out the old tape. Well, thank you. Well, we got 2. That one's right on the money, 10 inches. The other one's probably closer to 12, 13. Well, we moved over here. Ain't nobody fished this area yet, so we're gonna go ahead and put these reeds behind us and this tree in front of me and see if we can get on one more. I guess that whatever was in there didn't want it. Yeah, maybe we're too low. Ooh, it started to take. There we go. Told you. There we go. Come here. Come here. Told you. I'll tell you, ain't nobody fished these reeds over here. It was in there. Oh, that bad boy wasn't coming out. Where are my pliers at? Look at that. Nice little fatty. Let's go ahead and throw her in here. Told you, I seen it right there in them reeds. It was moving. Alright folks, we're going to go ahead and clear it out today. It wasn't a bad day actually. Started off with catching one out here. Moved out to Middle Lake, caught 3 nice sized bass, and closed it up here today. I think altogether we probably caught 6 or 7. We're going to keep 4 of them, take them to the house, fry them up, throw them in the old grill. But stay tuned. More videos coming soon. Like I said, this one's a little on the longer side, but I want to thank you. Please go ahead, like, follow, subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you on the water. There we go. Oh yeah. Look at Big Daddy right there. Fell right on off his mouth. She was sitting on the bed. Look at that tail. Ate up. Well, back on in there.